kale. We're using baby kale. I'm cooking for myself. So I put in 1 onion chopped, 1 potato chopped, and then I put my baking grease in there, got it hot. And this is just to season it a little bit before I put the kale in. I have baby kale from Heifer International. And of course I bought it. It came from Fair Market here in Hoveraround. These are fresh, they're washed. I've never had to worry about rewashing them. I have checked them over and over. And these are the baby. Now there are different kinds of kale, but this is not the real ruffly kind, if you can tell. Tender, stalks are tender. I'm just going to use them just as they are. It's just for me, and I happen to love kale this way. And I've put no salt or pepper in here yet, but I will. In fact, my favorite thing to put in here is garlic powder. And this is my garlic powder. I have it at McCormick. And I just sprinkle it in there because I just love garlic. Yes, I do. And then since I can't use salt, I use Mrs. Dash. Of course, you can use any kind of seasoning you want. Sometimes it doesn't come out like I want it, so I'll just open the lid and put it in here. Now, my mama, when we did this when I was growing up, my mama could cook. I'm telling you, she could take a rag and make it taste good. No, not really a rag, but she could. She could season and cook up something that's so good you can't hardly stand it. Okay, I just wait until my onions. I think I'm more concerned about the onions than potatoes because I've got them so small that they'll cook real fast. And then I had some leftover salsa. Didn't have any tomatoes to put in here, so I'm using salsa, which is just enough seasoning of tomato. Put it in here. You can smell it. Smells really good. I know that doesn't look wonderful, but it will be. And then the next thing I do, I just take my baby kale. That's just about, I don't know if I'll get both of them or not. Let's see how much they hold. Now this will cook down. I'll put a little water in it, as you'll see. Since that was my last potato, my last onion, I'll cook both of them up. We'll have enough seasoning for both of them. Because I was going to make these, like 350 degrees. You put olive oil on them, and then you put your salt, garlic, or whatever seasoning you want, and bake them, and they become chips. Very good chips, by the way. Anyway, I'm making baby kale. Now that's the kale I'm going to put in there. You saw what we put in there first. What I did, now I usually just put a little bit of water because you don't want a soup. You just want a little bit of water in it. So I just put a little bit of water. This I'll have a measure cup, so this works just fine. Okay. I think maybe that was 1/4 cup, maybe. Now I just put the lid on there. Let it cook for about maybe 20 minutes, but we'll see how long it really takes. I know y'all like fat, although I'm not a fat kind of person when it comes to things like this. Now I've got it at 350. Once this cooks down, then I'll make some cornbread. You know, I use that Jiffy Mix. Since I don't have anybody to please but myself, and all I have is what I have, you know. So this is Jiffy Mix I'll be making in my new muffin tin. Isn't that pretty? Got that. Ordered it on Amazon because I didn't have a muffin pan. And I tried those new Pillsbury corn muffins that you put in a little muffin pan like this. Now they were good, but I ate them all. So we're having Jiffy Mix with this. Anyway, I'm not going to cook these now because I'm saving this. This is my supper. I might have a little for lunch with some crackers or bread and butter or something like that, but it'll be a good meal. It's already beginning, as you can tell, it's beginning to get smaller and smaller, and it'll turn real green. I love it. I love it. All right, I almost knocked you down. Did you get that? Oh man, bless your heart. Oh, remember that little cooker little thing I told you my sister got for me? Found it. It's called a Westfield. And you put your little one thing in there like that. And you put your water in there and you cup under here and you push that button. Isn't that something? And all of a sudden I got a fresh cup of coffee. I love it. It's just right for me, just for one person. My light's out over my stove. I've got a work order in, but they haven't taken care of it yet, and I don't know if I knew how to fix it myself. I think they said it was just the light, but I noticed the fan's working, so it might be just the light bulb I've got to get. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but I didn't put a work order in case they did it, you know. Okay, this is cooking pretty good. I can remember my mama cooking turnip greens and spinach, fresh spinach out of the garden, or, you know, green tomatoes out of the garden. Oh gosh, she could take anything out of the garden and some cornmeal and a couple of eggs, bacon grease. We would have a meal. I mean, a great meal, by the way. Yeah, it was funny because kids just go out in the garden. You know, at one time I remember Mom just going out and putting whatever she could find in the garden and cooking up. And we did. I think one of my favorite meals she did was when we got like noodles, big macaroni noodles, you know, and she'd put them, you know, I don't know how she made those. Tell you the truth, I think she boiled the noodles and then she put them in a baking pan, and then she put slices of cheddar cheese on top, and then poured tomato paste or tomato sauce, sauce on it, and baked it. And at the same time, she'd take light bread, and, you know, Wonder Bread, and put butter all over it, and I don't remember any garlic, though. I don't remember that, but I probably was. And she'd cook it all in the oven. We brought it up. That was one of our favorite meals. One of our favorite meals. She could just do that. Remarkable woman. And you know, she's not the only one. There are a lot of great cooks in this country. And Arkansas, let me tell you, some of these women can cook. Now, as soon as these potatoes are done, the kale will be done. Now, kale is really good for you. It has so many nutrients. It's an anti-cancer fighting vegetable. It grows through the winter. It survives amazingly. Up in Montana and some of those northern states, they grow, and that's really a good stable food. You just go pick it out of the, pick it out of the garden. But it has a lot. I think it removes cholesterol from your blood. Now these are just things I read. I'm not an official person by no means. But anyway, I won't talk anymore. But this, well, maybe I will, because that's what I do. But they're almost done. And then I'll put this in a plate. And then I'll cut me a big old, or get me a big hunk of the kale and the sauce over the top, and onions and potatoes and bread and butter. And it will be good. I guess you saw what it looked like. Usually I have a red pepper or something put in. Get it a little red. I like it, but my mama never did that. But I like putting a little color in my food. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. I had to bring the light off my desk here. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. But it is very, very good. I've heard of people put curry in this. But I don't know why I don't ever put curry. I do like curry. But it's something I don't keep in my house. It's just me. I just cook for myself, whatever cooking I do. Getting ready to get on Meals on Wheels. That'll help a lot. Because I don't want to burn my little apartment. That's why I have this thing on, this fan. Because this alarm goes off when I make toast. So I have to be really quick to get this thing going before I start cooking. Alright, this is done. I'm just going to turn it off and let it sit until it gets cool. Unplugged it because sometimes I get in trouble. Forget to unplug and turn knobs off. Be sure to do that. Alright, then over here on this side, I don't know if I can get you over there or not, but I have my crock pot going. Yeah, my crock pot here, and I was going to put some kale in it, some kale in it, but I didn't. So I just made a soup out of some bone. You see? It's got carrots and beans, lots of garlic, parsley, tomato juice, and what do you call that? Bone broth? Yeah, bone broth in there. I know it's dark and you can't see it. Anyway, that's going to be my soup for the week. So I've got it in my little tiny crock pot. Of course, I make a little bit of everything. I did it one time thinking if I got a bigger pot, but then I get sort of tired of the food, before. And I don't want to freeze everything. But anyway. And this is my little kitchen. And you can tell I like that colors of Pioneer Woman in here. And I got all my little trinkets up there and my flowers and my trays. Now this stuff is supposed to be great, and I do believe it is. It's called Airborne, but it's so good to eat. It's like, do you remember those little orange candies we had with sugar sprinkled on them? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, this is SD Orange Vitamin C, and I like it very much. Could you see it? Oh well, I'll probably cut this out anyway. But this is my little kitchen right here. And then it goes off into here, which is my dining room. And a friend of mine sent me a tablecloth. Isn't that pretty? That's that Pioneer Lady tablecloth. And I just put some geraniums in a pot. The pot's broke, but I like the colors. And it doesn't matter to me. Don't matter to me. So anyway, that's it for today. I probably cut a lot of this out. And here's my living room. Here. You can see my pictures. I moved my shamrock in here. See? Little shamrock. Don't have as much flowers on the inside, but see how pretty they are. Huh? You can tell it's 52 degrees outside. And there's a little red bird. He flew in today, landed on my picture frame. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see him or not. Let's see. Do you see him? And of course, here's more red bird. I kind of love cardinals. I have them sitting everywhere. My desk where I write all my letters. And there's Connor. Somebody called me on the phone. But anyway, I got to go.